Push it on the back and grab it.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. Stop signs are optional.
That's what I love about San Diego drivers. They're just like, they don't mean harm, they're just dumb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Their heart's in the right place.
They're just lacking some gray matter. That is so true. So I'll get a kick out of people that, you know, say things about self-driving vehicles. I'm like, well, at least I don't deliberately decide to break the law.
Oh, 100%. I think we just need trains rather than cars.
I like the idea of going 3D with traffic in the sense of tunneling and then having autonomy.
Yeah.
Return all this asphalt to us, like parks and green space.
Yeah, exactly.
Get all these cars underground.
Yeah, I was just in Dallas for like a work conference, and I was just like, oh my god, like the city isn't for people, it's for cars.
Yeah. Yeah, if you think about the sheer volume of asphalt just to park a vehicle for 90% of its life.
Yeah, it's just like, it's horribly inefficient.
Yeah. That was pretty good, wow. Yeah, the system's been driving since you got in the car.
Yeah.
Better than these silly apes do.
Yeah.
There you go.
I didn't even realize this was in self-driving.
Yeah. I feel like that's a testament to it getting pretty good.
Yeah.
I like to see if it can do the job. Most of the time it does really well with most things. There'll just be these little things that throw it off that I have to take over because it might miss a turn or or not do something very smoothly. And when I have a customer, I don't want them to be like, what's happening?
Yeah.
But I like to let it run incognito, and I mean, because most people hop in the car, there's really no conversation. I'm not trying to bug somebody.
Yeah.
But I'll see if the system can do it. Maybe they just think that I'm not the best driver in the world.
Right. No.
So I'm okay with that. I'm
comfortable with it. I think robots do a lot of things better than humans ever could.
Yeah. I like to see just how crazy different it's gotten over the last year. Because when I first got this system, I wouldn't have used it with customers. It was way too rocky. There was just no finesse whatsoever.
Yeah.
But now it's gotten pretty good. This kind of still throws it off. There's not a clear turning lane, so it might get a little... No, I called it out, so it owned it. That was amazing. And it should dive right in.
Impressive.
And it's not, you know, footprint or geomapped like Waymo and such. It's just looking and going.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a two-part stop, or two-part trip, rather. The system did a really good job getting us to the first stop. This has been a good day for it so far. I think I've only had one customer I've had to take over that I've used the system. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Round 2.
Sorry for the delay.
Oh, no worries, man. Alrighty. There you go. There's your chance. Take it, take it, take it. It gets a little more sketchy because there's no stop. So and you can't see with all these parked cars.
Right.
It's nervous for even a person to do.
Yeah.
Not bad though.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna butcher this story, but I remember hearing that there's like a philosophical problem with self-driving cars in the sense of like decisions it has to make in a split second where
the trolley problem.
Yeah. Essentially,
yeah. I've seen that argument too.
Yeah.
It's I've seen it presented in a way too as a kind of a move against it. Like, can we expect it to make the right choice? And be like, hold up, not even a human can make the right choice.
Yeah, exactly.
So that seems a little biased.
Yeah, exactly.
The machine's more likely to make the best option, which would probably be to not hit anything.
Yeah.
Like, because I know in some cases in the past, there have been stories where, you know, there's an oncoming a collision of some sort, and the Tesla can mitigate it in a way, like instead of it being head on, veer off and take a side impact,
right,
to try to lessen the damage.
mm-hmm.
But in a random, very unrealistic scenario where it's going to have to kill either one or multiple people,
Mm-hmm.
How did we get here to begin with?
I know. Yeah. It's the nature of new technology. People are afraid of it. I mean, I work in tech, so like, you hear it all the time, and we're like a Series D startup, and I don't know if you've read Crossing the Chasm, but we're in a similar situation where like you've got the people who fully embrace it, I guess, like yourself, where you
I'd identify as a technophile.
Yeah, exactly. And the pragmatists are like, all right, like, sure, it's cool, but like, what's the, like, will this actually help me, or is it just cool in and of itself, right?
Sure,
and we're crossing the chasm, so to speak, on the bell curve of like marketing to people like that. So it's funny how people kind of have different perspectives surrounding new tech. Like, people are either really afraid and think the old ways are best, and then next thing they know, they're the only ones still using the old ways. So
yeah, we're, as a species, we unfortunately, thanks to our evolutionary path, are tribalistic and don't like change.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's an interesting dichotomy to look at those who stick to the old versus those who embrace the new and exciting thing. And I'm very much of the latter.
Yeah.
I'm excited for new space tech, AI breakthroughs, robotics. All of it just gets me so pumped for what we could do in the future to maybe raise our Kardashev scale population-wise.
Yeah.
But then there are plenty that are just terrified by the idea of any type of robot.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's a bit rooted in our biology, but also I think in our cinema.
Oh, 100%.
If you look at all the AI horror stories and movies and such.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, even Elon will come out and say, like, AI could be an existential threat. We gotta be careful.
Yeah.
We gotta do it right.
Well, what's interesting to me about AI is it's not like we think like it's human-like, like it's gonna behave like a human, but when you see AI actually in action, it's more like a force of nature. It's like this weird, it's almost like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not like an evil mastermind, it's like a...
Yeah, it's more like getting angry at an earthquake.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Well, it was awesome talking to you, man.
This was a cool conversation.
Hell yeah.
Wish you the best.
Good luck with the startup.
Thank you.
And have a good one. Hell yeah. Man, a little icing on the cake there with some tech talk at the end. So I hope you guys really like that. That's probably the best trip I'm going to get for the day. I don't know. I will be going back out later, but I've got a really fun call with the Ride the Lightning folks. If you're a high enough tier on his Patreon, you get to hang out with the group. So a little plug there for Ryan McCaffrey's Ride the Lightning and the Hangouts, which are a lot of fun. So I will catch you guys later.